Hey, I'm looking at the Prime Minister of Scotland right now. There she is. And this is the programme I'm about to be on. I have my lighting, my mood lighting and stuff. I have my backdrop. And I have me. I have some stuff here as well, which I can show maybe. It's this beautiful book, of course. And my album in the box set. So it's not all about selling, it's about getting people involved really, I suppose. And having a bit of a good time. I can see you're all out there. How brilliant. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to hand the camera over to Sally. This is Sally. And she's going to film what's going to happen now, so you can see it from my end. Or you could always tune into ITV and see it from their point of view. And I will be talking to Kate Garraway and Martin Lewis on Good Morning Britain. So it's goodbye from me and hello to Sal. And I'm going to switch around. Can I do that? I don't even know if I can do it. If not, I'm going to switch off and switch back on again.
Brian, just so you know, we're going to take a live shot of you, if that's okay, in about a minute 30 time.
Okay. Can you turn that around?
Sorry to interrupt you there.
That's all right. Good. We're good.
Democracy doesn't work like that. We have had the UK is almost.
So this will be a listen out camera sort of a jump into the rain.
Yeah.
Said that they thought the prospect of Boris Johnson ever becoming Prime Minister was ridiculous, and therefore people shouldn't go yes because they were worried about that. That if we voted
we did make that point actually, and just because I don't want to run out of time on other subjects, even though I know this is one you're hugely passionate on.
We're passionate on other things as well.
I know, and I want to talk about one you are, which is COVID. You were kind enough to mention me, and I know we here on this programme get a great response to the way you talk about COVID policy in Scotland, because you are one of the few politicians who has stood up and said, we've made a mistake. You admitted that it kept you awake at night on this show, what happened with care homes in the beginning. Now, COVID figures in Scotland have seen a dramatic rise. You know, whether you talk about hotspots generally, 7 out of 9 of them are in Scotland, which is extraordinary. Is something going wrong now? And will this decision for vaccine passports that you've just made to bring in for nightclubs and other areas, is that the solution, or are you now thinking what is happening is running away with us?
There's a lot in their case, so let me try and cover it all, but as briefly as possible. In terms of the situation in Scotland right now,
you need
it's
to
a
hear
really
this.
difficult, challenging situation. We've
We're
had
actually
a steep rise in cases.
possibly not supposed to be bootlegging the Prime Minister of Scotland, but I like it. She's brilliant. She's been great on our wildlife issues, so I'm very happy to be and very honoured to be following her. This is great.
A lot earlier than schools
Come around a bit
in the UK,
so you can see
we've had
it.
a steep rise again. We think it is starting to level off, but we're not complacent about that. In terms of vaccine passports, do I think it's a solution? I don't think there is any one single solution to this, but I think it can be part of a package of measures that allow us to contain COVID over the winter while keeping the economy open, which is what we all want to do. Can any leader, being responsible and frank about things, rule anything out in the face of this?
This is when you get nervous.
Hi Brian, so we will get to the end of this and we will take that live shot of you into the break.
All right.
And when we come off the break, we're going to go to a little bit of weather, a very quick competition with Andy Peters, and then we'll be with you, okay?
What time am I actually on then, you reckon?
We're looking at the moment 8:50.
8:50, right, okay.
Governments and countries.
7 minutes.
The pressure on our National Health Service, we're seeing this right across the UK right now.
And you've got about 4 minutes on you at this point.
Independence, I'm not complaining about that, but my principal focus
I'll keep you updated there.
Oh.
Do whatever is necessary, regardless of what might be.
It's going down. It was 8
to try
minutes.
to keep the country, get the country through as safely as possible.
If I could just ask you very quickly on vaccine passports. There is concern amongst some who own Scottish bars and stay open late at night about what the definition of a nightclub will be and whether they're caught by it, in which case vaccine passports would be needed, or they're not. Can you tell me in Scotland what a nightclub is, please?
I think most people know instinctively what a nightclub is, but we are doing so. We will finalise.
I think we should go off and come back on, because this is too much of this and maybe we shouldn't be doing this.
What we don't want to do is have unintended consequences and market distortion. So most people know what a nightclub is, but there are some pubs.
Well, I can look at what people are saying. That'd be
like
nice.
a nightclub, and therefore make it an advantage of vaccine passports.
Where's the turning around thing, Emma?
So we're doing, I think, rightly and properly some work with the sector to make sure we get that definition right.
That thing?
Set it out well in advance of the scheme coming in. I don't think anybody wants vaccine passports.
Just looking at some of these comments, it's nice to see that you're out there.
But we know vaccination reduces, doesn't eradicate
Can you turn this down,
transmission,
Emma?
but it reduces transmission, and therefore I think they have a part to play, and we see them in operation already across much of Europe. They've got a part to play in trying to keep us safe from COVID without facing possible closures of part of the economy again, and that's why I think they are worth having as part of our package of responses.
Thank you very much for joining us for this. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, still to come. Bit of this.
And there you are.
Yes, Queen guitarist and rock icon
Big
Brianmay will be joining us next. There he is, the man, the hair, the legend. You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV.
I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball.
That was amusing. So now we wait a little more. I'm looking at these comments though. It's great to see you out there. Yeah, I am going to try and talk to you individually, but after the presentation this afternoon. So we go on to Q&A about 1:30, am I right? And then we're going to show at the end of that the new video, the Back to the Light video in its entirety, right here, and also it'll go live on my YouTube channel at that point. And then you can share that with us in the room or else go to YouTube. And then my plan is to go back to the green room, as it's called, which is the sort of room backstage, and chat to you guys. Oh, what was that? Well, that really was a preview. Nobody else has seen that yet.
Hi, Brian. So we've got about 2.5 minutes left on this break, okay?
Great.
We'll
That was
come
a good
out of that
test.
to Andy Peters, and then we will be with you.
Brilliant, thank you. Well, you guys got to see it first. Maybe not very good quality, but that's not the whole thing, of course, but that's the clip that we've given to the TV channels, which is 30 seconds, so they can do a nice little tease, and I can invite all the people who are watching the TV to join us here on the BriTV special. Very exciting, isn't it? Kind of chaotic, but very exciting. And there's nothing on here at the moment, but I think we'll be on in just a few minutes. So if you don't mind hanging on, I'm going to look at more of your comments. And it's good to see you all. Wait a second here. Yeah, so if I hit the wrong button now, it all goes completely pear-shaped. My gosh, it's amazing. It's nice to see video producers watching, so I can really show myself up. That's good. What am I seeing? Yeah. I'm so pumped. Yeah, I'm pumped too. Probably a little too excited. Seventh Moon, Emily made Stereo Jazz 3D. I know all these names, it's great. Maybe I can talk to you later. Seventh Moon. Vanessa Grain, brilliant stereo photographer. Yvonne Wakefield, brilliant. Fan Barry, who I recently discovered. Brian Moore, who does amazing guitar and amazing vocals. Chaotic Queen Bee, who's a brilliant artist. Good to see you people out there. Kiara, my old friend. Sarah Rugg, who made the beautiful book, which is here, which I'm going to talk about at some time. It's out and it's available, and it's very, very beautiful. So I'm not.
Hi, Brian. So we've got
that.
about 30 seconds on this. We'll come off the back of the break. We'll come to Andy Peters, and then we'll be with you. Okay? Can I
Very
ask you
good.
just to shuffle to your left very slightly?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah. How's that?
And then back a bit as well, if you can.
All right.
That is better there. Lovely stuff. Thank you.
I'm supposed to be in the middle of that, aren't I? Yeah. Positioning myself. Right, giving the camera back to Sal. Is it the right way around?
Flip it. Got it.
There you go.
Hi Brian, thanks so much for joining us. We have just got a very quick competition to get through, and then we will.
It's 8:49, you're watching Fridays. Good morning, Britain. I am here with the lovely Claire, who earlier I surprised and gave £3,000. Claire, tell me, has it sunk in?
It has.
What are you going to do with that money?
I've got a once-in-a-lifetime trip arranged for my partner's 40th and my 40th in December, so I'm going to use it to go, hopefully, with Curvy. And then, I'm going to New York and then Mexico.
Lovely. Now, do you make a good brew?
I do.
Oh, you wouldn't mind, would you? There's 4 of us all together.
Yorkshire.
Oh, the finest. Thank you so much, Claire. Congratulations. I'd love for you to be a winner as well. I'm giving you the chance to win an amazing prize worth up to £85,000. It starts with £55,000 in totally tax-free cash. Yeah, that's right. £55,000 goes from our bank account into yours. And as well as the money, here's the special bit. We will pay your rent or mortgage for 2 whole years. Yeah, you will be rent or mortgage free for 2 whole years and have that extra £55,000 in the bank. It's going to happen for someone, and that someone could be you. Good luck.
Okay, Brian, got about 20 seconds on this, and then we'll be with you, okay?
Okay, I can't talk as fast as him on the phone.
Text costs £2 plus one standard network rate message, or call 09068 782525. Calls cost £2 plus your network access charge, or post your name and phone number.
10 seconds.
6
Okay.
PO Box 7558 Derby DE1 0NQ. Entrance must be 18 or over. Lines close at 2 p.m. on Friday the 1st of October.
Stand by.
Good luck.
I'm just hearing from Andy that next week he's giving away £1 million. How exciting is that? Now, Brianmay is here, and he has reissued his debut solo album, Backtothelight, after nearly 30 years after it was released. I can't believe it was 30 years ago.
No, yes. Makes us all feel very old. Anyway, along with the album, Brian is releasing a new music video later today, which sees him as a time traveller, maybe giving us all some youth back. Let's take a look.
Just clear the frame, guys.
And I'm delighted to say that
Stand by, Brian.
joins us now. Good morning to you, Brian. Wow, I mean, fantastic album then. The video looks absolutely brilliant as well. Look,
Hello,
why
Craig.
did you want to reissue it? Because I know it was a very personal album. You described it as therapy. It was written in the wake of your father's passing. What is the feeling about releasing it now? Is it reflecting on that, or just because it's fantastic to have it back?
It's a number of things, really. Yeah, reflecting on some of that. It was a time when I lost too much, really. We were losing Freddie, we were losing the band, losing my dad. I was losing my marriage at the time, so it wasn't jolly. And the album was born of that, of being in that black spot and trying to get out. It's a kind of chronicle of trying to find the light and trying to find your optimism again. Why did I want to release it? Because it kind of parallels a lot of stuff from today, I think. A lot of people have had a very dark time, and they are finding the way out. They're finding a new version of themselves. So I think it has a relevance. And for me, it has a relevance because I am still that guy. I'm still the same guy with the same kind of hopes and dreams and pain and whatever. And I discovered it hadn't been out there for 20 years. I tell this story. I said, I'm going to phone my record company and find out why I'm not out there. And I discovered I didn't have a record company. So it was time to get sorted.
Now, Brian, something wouldn't have happened 30 years ago. Whose knuckles keep appearing in the shot with the phone? What's going on?
This is Sally. Well, you guys have given me permission to put you on BriTV. And I'm running my Instagram channel. It's Brianmay for real, all day, off and on, as a kind of live TV. It's BriTV, and it'll be chronicling me going through this day, talking to you guys, talking to some other people as interviews. And this afternoon, we had this event where I'm doing a Q&A in a theatre in London with some prize winners, and we'll be premiering this video. So I'm inviting you all to join us on BriTV if you like. If you've got Instagram, if you do Instagram, go to Brianmay for real, and you can be with me spasmodically and chaotically, but all day we'll be doing this kind of thing.
Well,
so that's
I'm
what you can
afraid
see.
we're about to run out of our own time, so people could have more time on there. Brian, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you.
We could
Thank
talk
you
to
for
you for
having me.
hours, but that's
Bless
it,
you.
Brian. It's a great album and lovely to have it re-released. Thank you very much indeed. Thank
bless.
you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Britain's back from Monday. Now here's Lorraine. Thank you. Thank you both very much indeed.
Great stuff, Brian. Thank you ever so much for your time.
And we'll
Thank
have
you.
to break.
Have a good day.
Thank you, you too. God bless.
20 years. We are. Oh shit! I'm shaking. Are you? This is really, really special.
Okay.
We made history with their 20th win last night. We'll be hearing from Anton Day,
Okay, well.
telling us more about their brand new show that's coming out next year.
So that was it. So in the beginning it was going to be 8 minutes and it turned out to be 4 minutes. So you can see the kind of thing that happens. And it's very hard to actually say what you want to say. The time just goes like that. I always find TV much more difficult than radio, which seems to have an easier pace. TV is bang, 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 bang and get the salient points in, or else you're dead and it's gone. You've missed the boat. So I don't even know what I said, but hopefully I got it across. Hopefully people will come and join us here on Instagram, and I should be able to see him, shouldn't I? So now we have a little break, and the next thing I'm going to be doing is Sky TV News at 9:30. So I might take a break and have a coffee. Here I have a nice croissant. I was going to show you my COVID insurance policy. Where is it? No, I don't know where it's gone. Yeah, I have my my negative lateral flow test here, which is very important. Everybody who's doing this stuff today has their lateral flow test with them. Oh, it's on the floor over there. And it says I'm innocent. So I think I'm going to sign off for a little while, have a little break. You guys have a coffee, and I'll see you for a Sky TV, thank you, Sky TV event at 9:30. I'll come back just before 9:30 so we can do this same kind of chaotic coverage, okay? I'm tempted to stay on and see more of your comments because I love them. So if you see me hanging around, that's what I'm doing. I'm just looking at these comments coming up and up and up. And they're all great. Thank you so much. It's good to be doing this again, isn't it? BriTV rides again. Absolved of COVID crimes. Yeah, that's me. I will enjoy my coffee. Thank you very much. Any more messages for me? Let me see. Oh, you're all sending me hearts. That's lovely. God, there's lots of hearts coming up. Beautiful. I think I'll show you my hat in the next portion. But I want to know what you thought of that little tiny snippet of the video. I guess that would be interesting to know. That's not the whole thing, of course. That's just little highlights. But now you know what I'm doing. Now you know that I go back and I meet my band from 1992. And I also meet myself at that time. So it's a little bit back to the future. We spent a long time doing this, sort of conceiving it and designing all the shots, working on it, shooting new footage. And I'm very excited about showing you the whole thing. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get something out of it. Because I think we're all doing this. We all look at our former selves, don't we, and wonder what happened. And try to connect with the people that we were in the old days. That's what I've been doing a lot of recently. The snippet wasn't enough. Yeah, I know, but it's a snippet. That's tough. Yeah, well, 77 others send a request. Yeah. Okay, I just discovered towards the end of last time we did this that I can actually choose the people I speak to rather than just trying to catch them as they go up here. But I'm going to keep it fairly random because I think the nice thing about this is the unpredictability of it. Be nice to talk to a couple of old friends, but also nice to find people I've never interacted with. To me, that's very exciting. So I hope you'll bear with me. Okay, gonna pop off, get me coffee, and I'll see you just before 9:30. Okay? Bless you all.
You got those lines in. Like,
Did I?
seriously, well done.
Okay, thank you. Can you turn this off? I don't know how to turn it off. Ow!
It was short, but she was saying amazing album.
God, it
You got
was
the